What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol SOFI for SoFi Technologies. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. You can see some of our older daily levels are still certainly holding up, not so much the ones overhead, but definitely the resistance in here close to 1355, and then also the support around 12, right? Now, it does beg the question, what else can we add to the daily roadmap? Well, of course, it's this little guy right here. If we come in with a support trend line, that's exactly where we've closed on today's session. It's forming a super support with the horizontal area. And the reason that that's such an important support is you can see here on the 30-minute, look at all the interaction there. And then when we bubble underneath it, sort of lacking for words today, led to a nice breakout to the upside, right? So to me, 12 is a very important level to the downside to hold as support. And with the secondary metric of the support trend line as well, maybe there's a little bit of a dead cat bounce into tomorrow's session, okay? So that's my first kind of thought because of the super support here. However, in looking at the 30-minute time frame, I mean, I can't argue with you. This, of course, is bear flag consolidation, dead at the lows, instead of more of a retracement like many of the stronger stocks out there saw on today's close. So again, am I going to be pushing it long here at 12? Absolutely not, but I would be willing to give it some time and say, okay, if it wants to produce a double bottom with a neckline, maybe I'm willing to take that off of 12. Maybe it even gives us a fake break of 12, inverted head and shoulders. That would be reasonable to me around this $12 pivot. Again, because we have the support trend line there as well, starts to become a little bit more attractive. On reversals of that pattern, you're looking for the rotation simply back into the highs around that 1350. May seem like asking a lot for SoFi, but it's certainly proven that these types of days can happen with these large green bars that we've seen in the past. Okay, so that's not completely off the table to the upside, but let's not also forget that the daily downtrend is still firmly in effect. Again, why I probably want to see more confirmation with some sort of pattern off of 12 and just instead of just generally stabbing long here and just flying blind, so to speak. So that's what I'm thinking about if there's going to be a reversal. Needs to show a pattern, needs to show some signs of confirmation that it's going to turn around. If 12 breaks, what's the target? Simply in here, that set of lows, which is roughly, I think that's 1135-ish. I was going to say 1150, but the eyeballs aren't quite on spot today. So again, a break of 12 takes you to here, 1133. You're going to trade that short. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it. It's not enough meat on the bone. But if you were someone who's really looking for the, rollover here, 1050, yeah, that's definitely a more attractive trade to take to the downside. And just remembering that if we come on over to the trade tab, this is an easy to borrow stock, right? So you can short the shares. And at this price point, you may as well do it. Sure, you can lever up with options. But I mean, actually, it's not terrible. There is some decent volume on the put side of the chain. But I would just go with short shares, to be quite frank with you. So that's really going to wrap up SoFi. If you enjoyed today's video or learned anything new, let me know in the comment section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.